Alright, I think we're good. First, I want to apologize for the huge lapse in time that it has been since my last live stream and our playthrough of Doom Eternal. As I'm sure you recall, I went on a vacation to the south. I was gone for about 3 weeks. It was very good. I had a good time. And of course, when I got back, I was just robustly and ridiculously tired. I didn't have any motivation to do anything, let alone live stream and play the game, so I hope viewers are somewhat forgiving. I don't normally like to go on a tangent to put myself in that position where we end up having that problem. But, you know, here I am, getting back to the gaming regimen of my passion and appeal. I've been busy with a few other games as well. I've been playing my PlayStation 5. I've been playing my PlayStation 4, Resident Evil Village, The Division 2 with the new Season 5, Hitman 3 periodically, and a few other games, including Rainbow Six Extraction, to name a few others. Needless to say, it's been rather kind of chopped up kind of activity I've been going on about, but yeah, it's been busy. I've been busy, so I'm just glad to get back to it and hopefully start some new content here for you eventually. This is, excuse me, this is Savage Squishy 86 resuming our live stream of Doom Eternal. Last time we played was, like I said, 3 months ago. Since then, I've pretty much came back, had my fun. We had Halloween. We're coming up this week, just shy before Thanksgiving. So I'm looking forward to really kind of exploring and enjoying a little bit more of this. As you might imagine, I had to go through and kind of get a refresher with my excuse me, reaction time and playability. I haven't played in a while, so of course my, speed and productivity was a bit off the beaten chain, so I've been sort of just getting my curb appeal with that. But so far it's been pretty good. I've had a good exploratory effort. I have actually tapped on the ancient gods already, but I'm saving the measure of playthrough for that to continue on with the rest of the live stream, so we can immediately pick up from the Doom Eternal campaign story and then hop and skip right to the Ancient Gods 1 and Part 2. I haven't really made much in the way of progress or even play through battle mode, so I still have an extending period of long-term multiplayer to achieve, particularly with 170 player kills. But I'm not going to sweat it. Multiplayer has never really been my curb appeal. I am more of a, I'll be honest and put it right out there. I am a casual player. I don't have any interest in multiplayer beyond the scope of competitive. Cooperative. I'm not a competitive player by no means. I don't feel it's my cup of tea. And yes, it's because I suck, but also because I just don't like competing. I like to help my player base, not compete with them. So, but either way, it doesn't matter. It's still fun. I would recommend anybody to play it. It's very fun. I enjoy it. I can say the same for the initial Doom game, Doom 2016's multiplayer. But also, this is probably much more to my likeness because it's very fun. So, but what did I do? I went to Myrtle Beach. Had a good time down there. Took lots of pictures, got lots of video. Definitely will be going back. We went to the Gravity 2.0 at the Broadway Theater. We also enjoyed an Australian restaurant where I actually had the pleasure of eating kangaroo. I shit you not. It was delicious. The best way I could describe it is it tasted like filet mignon. Very nice. Definitely would recommend anyone to try it. And also I went to Medieval Times dinner and tournament, which was very fun and wild. If you haven't seen my highlight reel from Myrtle Beach, I highly recommend you check it out. Much like my Atlantic City and Panama City beach trips, very fun and very enthusiastic. So good stuff. Afterwards, we went to Paris, Tennessee, where we met my mother's cousin. Wonderful woman, awesome. Had 3 precious beasties, little puppers. They all were pretty awesome. Miss Angie, pretty, and Mr. Hunter. Mr. Hunter was recovering from a stroke, I believe, but he was a big old butterscotch. I really wanted to bring him back. Big old beastie. Also, she had some horses down there, which I was a little leery to get close to. Not that I'm afraid of horses. I've had experience with horses before, but it's just, my comfort zone is never really so forthcoming when it comes to being out of my element. So, but we stayed in Myrtle Beach for about a week. We stayed in Paris, Tennessee for about a week, and then probably just shy of a few days, we went and traveled to a friend in South Carolina to see my mother's friend, and then we went home. Of course, when we got home, we were just happy to be home. I mean, it's, I like traveling, but it definitely was like very overwhelmed and happy to have my cat and my own bed. So you can never take those things for granted. I encourage you. You never know what you're gonna take for granted until you don't have it for a few weeks. So it was very good to be back home in my own setting, in my own skin. So, but enough of that. We pretty much left off at our conquest of the Super Gore Nest of Mission 5 with Doom Eternal's story. Now we are moving forward with the story in the hopes of finding the last Hell Priest, which is proving quite tumultuously difficult for us, which we will need some help. So, and as you can see, I got my Pain Elemental Demon marching back and forth. And I really am loving the events that they have going on. They pretty much change the events out every 30 days, and you get a whole slew of materials of different stuff that you can actually enjoy. So different tags, different weapon skins, different backgrounds, different looks for your characters, particularly if you're a type of player. I mean, it depends really on what your play style is and what terms your comfort zone is in terms of scale. So, there's my little devil kitty. Hello, devil. Yes, you see the TV? This is my little beastie who likes to steal the show by sitting on my lap. So if I do get a little sketchy, it's because this one is stealing her prized appeal. So this is definitely our time. It is 1:30 in the morning. I should be in bed, but I'm not because I slept when I got home this afternoon from my errands, and unfortunately I have to be up the whole morning again to run even more errands and go to groups and meetings and stuff, because I go to a lot of groups and therapies, which is very enthusiastic. So we're just gonna be up for a little while. But I thought I would do a live stream and sort of get the ball rolling again with this enjoyment that I have, even if it is for a brief stint. I do not know if I will lose connection. I'm hoping I won't, but knock on wood, we'll see what happens. So, without further ado, let's get back to our business of wrecking demons. So, nothing's really changed. I'm still playing the game on Hurt Me Plenty. Not too difficult, not too easy, but a nice happy medium for the average player. The other ones are Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. Now, I do not think I'm ever going to accomplish Ultra Nightmare because I do not have the dexterity to sort of get through that with, the snip snap of getting through my weapons. Enemies do tumultuously huge damage, and probably the guiltiest thing of all is the fact there is no checkpoint system, and your save is deleted when you die. So, if I do attempt that, it will be, as I said before, on my own time and not streaming it, because I almost certainly am sure I'm going to rage and I'm going to lose my shit, and I'm going to probably, be pretty salty every time I die, which I've died probably at least 2,000-3,000 times by now. So I have since deleted the save, and I will probably do a new one at my leisure later down the road when I feel comfortable with my security and my skills. So without that being the case of that, it's, you know, it's not hanging over my head. So I can live with that, and you know, maybe I'll get there, maybe I won't, I don't know, we'll see. I've never been a big fan of communicatings or settings in games when it comes to that, because I've always felt that the game, you know, you're going through it hard enough. I mean, why do you gotta handcuff us too at the same time? I never did beat Dead Space 2 or Dead Space 3's hardcore mode because of that very same reason. Only 3 saves. It's bad enough that you got no resources, but I don't feel that, you know, handcuffing us without saves is... It's a little much. I like a challenge, but let's put the bar to a realistic level. You know what I mean? I don't know how many people will agree with me, but that's just, you know, that's just, I mean, in my opinion. But so here we go.
The final hell priest location remains unknown. The demonic consumption of Earth will not be stopped until the last priest and his guardian are destroyed. We will require assistance in order to locate the final hell priest. I believe Dr. Hayden can help us with our search. I will calibrate the portal to the Ark's command station.
So, now we have that pretty much in order, we can go ahead and make the means of actually looking around the ship. And as I recall, yes, we do have some little doodads we can grab, so we're going to go ahead and go back there and grab them before we even think about feeding out the door. Because we have 4 Sentinel batteries, which we are going to use. So, we could use it on the suit, but I'm actually wanting more interesting on the goods that will definitely benefit us in the long term. So, we're going to go ahead and see what sort of arsenal upgrades we've got so far. I don't feel the need to get this just yet, because I still got others I'm still developing. So what I will do is instead use it to get this Sentinel token so I can improve my suit. And over here, yeah, we're not going to use that. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find around here. There's another one. We got another weapon doodad. We're not. I don't really want to use that just yet. A lot of people would probably be go-ho to go get it, but I'm not. Go ahead, put this key in and take down another lock to get our hands on the Unmaker. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the Unmaker. They really feel that it's kind of a waste of a weapon, but I kind of do like it, especially if we're talking crowds. And you can definitely, you know, stack a lot of the damage you do with that, depending on your play methods. So, over here we got another opportunity for another token, so we're going to go ahead and go get this. Bingo. But yeah, no, I do apologize. It wasn't my intention to be gone for so long and put this off. I really want to finish this. There's a few other games I want to live stream too. I have been contemplating on doing doing the Tomb Raider series, and also doing the Batman Arkham series. But I don't like to, you know, hop and jump from one project to another just because of that. It's just, I think it's incredibly just discombobulating. And very frustrating. I also have been dealing with a cough because I've been dealing with some cold sweats. And as we all know, cold sweats and cold weather don't exactly mix. So, and I've gotten so bad the last few weeks, getting me sick. You know, because you go to sleep, you wake up, your sheets are soaking wet, your clothes are soaking wet, your furs, your blankets are soaking wet, your pillows are soaking wet, and it's 20 degrees outside your window. So it's not a good combination to not get sick. But thankfully, I've just got a really bad headache and a lingering chest cough that is just not letting me go. But with any luck, hopefully in the next few days, it should break up enough to where I won't have to deal with it as much anymore. So, okay. So what we can do here is we can upgrade one of these little doodads, which I think what I'm going to do is probably upgrade the ice bomb so that the demon stays frozen longer. Because right now at present they're just not staying frozen long enough, and with demons like Whiplash and Prowler, I definitely don't want to have to keep fucking trying to blast them over and over again with the freeze bomb, with the ice bomb. So we got a new ARC thing, so let's update.
This is the Resistance Network. In an unbelievable turn of events, the Supergore nest has been destroyed. Reports from ARC personnel in the field say that they have seen a significant decrease in demonic activity across the globe. Many believe this is proof that the Doomslayer himself has in fact joined the resistance effort and has successfully eliminated key figures within the ranks of the challenged. Operatives working inside the UAC cultist organization claim that the leader of that division, Priest Dayag Ranok, was in fact removed from his office recently by the Slayer himself. As key leadership within the mortally challenged
they make it sound so political,
we're seeing
so
a
governmental
threat from the demons on all fronts. This has given the Resistance a key advantage in the war for Earth. The UAC continues to deny any knowledge of his existence. As surviving members of the ARC network, it is the belief of this station that these reports are in fact true. We believe the Slayer has joined us in the battle against the demons. To anyone still listening to this broadcast, know that there is hope, and he is out there.
Yeah. So, now, we'll go ahead and get this thing going, and head off to the next mission. Get Dr. Samuel Hayden. Ever since that game, I really wanted to see this guy get his ticket punched. I mean, none of this would have happened if he had just let us do our thing, but whatever. So, onward to the ARC complex. Having destroyed the Supergore nest, the hunter remaining Hell Priest continues unable to identify his position due to the Con Maker's interference. He travels to the ARC complex headquarters of the Armament Response Coalition. Yeah, that's a mouthful. In search of Dr. Samuel Hayden, leader of the Human Resistance on Earth, and the only person capable of finding the final priest. Of course he would be the leader of the Human Resistance on Earth, wouldn't he? Of course he would be. And here we are.
Dr. Hayden is just across the complex. This industrial campus was once the headquarters of the Resistance.
Interesting. So right away we're going to go ahead and open up our map and see what we got here. So as we can see, we've got a huge swath of collectibles, logs, albums, runes, tokens, batteries, and cheats, and a couple of toys, as well as a weapon upgrade. So we got our work cut out for us in that department. We are obviously still in the process. As you pretty much have guessed, I've actually already mastered the combat shotgun sticky bomb, but I have not done so with the full auto. So we're still going to work on that, and as well as the other weapon mods. I haven't really done them too much yet, but I imagine at some point I will with the course of time. Because we're still got to get more tokens. As we can see, we still got the plasma rifle to do. We still got the rocket launcher to do. The super shotgun I actually have already done. And then we also have the ballista and the chain gun. But that is pretty much all there is there. But what we are going to do is get our micro missiles upgraded so we can use this efficiently with ease. So to use this mastery, we have to hit 3 enemies in a single missile volley 15 times. So again, like I said before in the past videos, I've said that before and I'll say it again, you can always reload checkpoints and just do them repetitively over and over and over and over again. And this will, of course, be much more easier to do as opposed to just trying to do it all in one go. Even if you complete missions, you could just rerun missions and just get the challenges over with that way. So if, say, you're having a hard time doing it on the second or third mission, you can always rerun it, say, on the first mission and do a much easier time that way. Especially the case at the Supergore Nest where you have the buff totem, in which case the buff totem will just constantly keep spawning enemies, which is a huge help with getting these challenges done, and you're limited on enemies because you can use the infinite spawning of enemies to your advantage to get a lot of these challenges done. But if you don't want to go through that and just, mingle around one area, you could just reload checkpoints and do the same fight over and over and over again until you feel comfortable enough doing it. That's how I did the Pinkies. That's how I did a lot of those other challenges. So but again, it's subjective. It's your choice. You can do it however you want. And then also what we have here in terms of the challenges. Let's see what we have for the mission challenges. Acquire 2 runes. Overload a shield with the plasma rifle to kill 6 demons. So I'm guessing that is either 6 collectively or 1 at a time with a shield. I'm going to go on a limb and think it's 1 at a time with a shield. Or maybe you can kill the shield plus the guys next to him. So I don't know. We'll see what we can do there. And destroy 4 shoulder launcher weak points on Revenants. Easy enough. So we got our challenges there. And that will pretty much be the tick. So let's get to work.
News for the faithful. The deceiver, Samuel Hayden, has fallen. The Ark is no more.
Oh, shut up, you bitch. You talk too much. So right away we're gonna just drop down here and boom! Oh, hello.
This area is no longer secure. Evacuation protocol is in effect.
I see we got a prowler. So right away we already got our micro missiles going. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. That's enough out of you. Definitely out of my depth. Need to get my zone back. Getting a little sloppy there. Not good. Not good. Oh, we got a Hell Knight. Fucker. So pretty much we're on the fast track with getting ourselves in order. So right here we'll find our first secret behind this thing here, which is a Mancubus doll. So we already found our first doll. And in the next 2 areas we have a fight. So we'll go ahead and do that. Right now I'm going to get my rocket launcher out. Oh, we got a Pinky. Okay. Alright, Pinky. Come on, boy. Oh. Bye. There's another challenge done for the Pinky. One missile. There's 2. There's my music. take a quick look at our map, and we ain't got nothing missing yet, so we're on the fast. We're doing pretty good. Alright, so that's another battle sequence done. Grab this flamethrower fuel over here and keep proceeding forward with... Yeah, it's always cool if you can actually go into these other areas though, but you can't. That's what I missed about the classic Doom 3 game.
The Ark's headquarters is under attack.
Blood punch kills refill with each glory kill. That's true. Thank you.
Embrace your suffering now. Kids, beyond the pain, there is enlightenment.
Oh, I got another rocket removal, and I didn't even do nothing to get the rocket removal. This is a good opportunity to do that shield challenge. Oh, so we got one challenge there. There we go, we got another one. So it actually works both with carcasses and shield wielders as well. I can work with that. So right away we're just gonna take a quick look here, just make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, good. Drop down through this hole. And over here we'll find some ammo and a rocket. Outside, that is pretty much where we're going. I'm very confused by something. Why are demon soldiers fighting demons? I mean, aren't they supposed to be on the same side? I'm a little confused. Or is it like, I don't know, like a kind of all-you-can-eat buffet? So let me take a quick... Oh, I almost missed that token. Going back that way. Punch it. And we got a new Predator token. Yee! And this portal is blocking our way back, so we can't go back that way. And what we are going to do is jump and climb. There we go.
Attention. Samuel Hayden has fallen. The Ark is no more. Please evacuate immediately.
Now we want to avoid these these purple gel pools because they slow you down, and you also can't jump when you're in the bitch. also got a Hell Knight. Well, I mean a Dread Knight, excuse me. I got a weapon. We got a weapon point, so that's good. Matter of fact, we got those suit tokens. I'm gonna use them. Oh, don't you start! I'm moving my arm. Cat likes to get bitchy like that. And we'll get our map upgrade. There we go. So, pretty much now we can go that direction, but there's a few things over here we want to grab. So. Obviously, the first one being that we want to grab some of this armor and this health. And this ammo and this armor. So, yeah, I will say, I mean, it's definitely not futuristic by scale when you think about, you know, 2300 something. But it's not too shabby for apocalyptic future city. So, obviously these doors are going to be locked down, seems, so.
The entrance into Dr. Hayden's outpost is blocked. 2 peripheral turrets identified. Calculating optimal firing path. Confirmed. You could use both turrets to clear a path. I will mark them for you.
Ah, there's our Pinky. How you doing, brother? Don't mind me. That's one less Pinky. Is heavily armored variant that specializes in long-range combat in the area of denial. A single blow punch destroys all of their armor, making them easier to kill. Goodbye, big boy. Boom. Cyber Mancubus. So let's go ahead and see. Blood Punch will deal massive damage and destroy their armor. General tip: the arm cannons have been reinforced and cannot be destroyed. So unlike Mancubuses, we can't destroy their guns. A chest glory kill, obviously that yeah, we pretty much already gathered that one. So mechanized and heavily augmented. Yeah, I'll just hold this here and you can pause the video and read it at your leisure because I already read it. Oh, and we got a new thing. What else do we have here? What's this? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's just a tutorial thing. That's what that is. We got any new logs yet, so that's enough out of you. Goodbye, big boy. So with that being done, matter of fact, I'll jump down there now and go get that fuel that I had to leave behind because I used it up to kill that prowler. Yeah, I keep forgetting you use up to all three of your fuels when you kill a heavy demon. So that includes, I believe, an Arachnotron, a prowler, a Hell Knight, and I think that's it. I don't know. Let me take a quick look just because I'm kind of forgetful, so let me look and see what our demon codex says. Heavies: Arachnotron, Cacodemon, Carcass, Cyber Mancubus, Dread Knight, Hell Knight, Mancubus, Pinky, Prowler, Revenant, Spectre, Whiplash. So all these guys I can pretty much kill. The only two I haven't killed yet is not in the codex yet, so that's fine. So take a quick look at our docket here, and yep, we got some platforming to do. So right here, pretty much jump there, double jump, double dash. Up. Give me some ammo, boy. Thank you. And here we have our next weapon mod. So we're gonna go ahead and, since we have done most of these other ones, we're going to go ahead and do the plasma rifle with the microwave beam. I personally like the heat blast more than the microwave beam, but I don't know. I think it's probably because you get that extra boost from the firepower when you get that when you overcharge and you blast it. So, but I personally like that myself. So now over here. Up here we got a battery, we got another collectible, and then we got a key, as well as the auto map and the Slayer gate. So, I'm not sure how I go about getting up. I think this is it right here. Nope, that's not how you do it. I gotta remember how to do this, because I forget. I think we gotta go up one floor, don't we? I think we do. Yep, I think we do. Duh. So right here is the Slayer gate, here is the auto map, so we'll go ahead and get the auto map right now. That's a done deal. So now we have the entire layout of the entire level. Beautiful. Now across the way here is going to be our battery. and our collectible, which is actually a cue ball toy, and our next sentinel battery. And then over here, jump across. Oh no! Oh, I made it. That was lucky. Get up on the wall. You can see this is pretty much where we just jumped. There's our Slayer key, so we're gonna jump, double jump, dash, and grab it. And then we'll be dropping right downstairs. And on to the stairs again. And go and get our Slayer key. These are really fun. I don't know why I have an enjoyment of these, but definitely fun to do these. So, obviously, same thing from pitch. We complete this. We get 2. I don't know how many we get. I think we get 3, or do we get 4 for weapon tokens for completing this? Let's find out. I'm going to rip that sucker out and hit the field. And there's our big boy, a tyrant demon. Definitely won't want to fucking try to take them head on, because they will fuck your day up in a minute. Oh, nasty. They're so nasty. Be nice. There. Got our micro missiles completed. There, bitch. What is that? It's freeze them. I don't know what that is. I just saw that challenge come up. Tyrant. I remember these guys. These were actually the These were the cyber demons from the classic. So I kind of like how they didn't scrap it. They just reintroduced it in a different way. Because we had the cyber demon from Doom Eternal. Not Doom Eternal, but we had the cyber demon from Doom 3, and then we had the cyber demon from Doom 2016. So I kind of like how they didn't sidestep it. This is actually technically supposed to be the cyber demon that we were familiar with, but they retailored it as the tyrant demon. A well-timed double jump or dash is needed to evade the seeker wave. The tyrant is slow to turn. Use this to your advantage. So this guy is probably like one of those tank types. So you gotta you can get the drop on if you can get to his flanks or his sides. So he's not meant for speed. He's meant for firepower, but he's also a heavy fucker. So. hell. We got a Baron of Hell. Another demon for the Codex. The chain gun works pretty quickly to falter this demon. Okay, so we use the chain gun for this big bastard. Oh, man, the action just picking up, isn't it? Yeet. 3 weapon tokens. Okay, so we called it right. And we got our next key. So, yeah, buddy. So once we pretty much have done that, now we can pretty much move on to the next segment. So we'll make our way out of here and bebop on down to here. And I don't think this is where we... Is this where we gotta go? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, well... Ah, there's the pipe. Okay, yep, we gotta go that way. Go on, make that shield, bruh. I want to see that shield. Give it to me. Not gonna give it to me? Fine. So pretty much we have that. And I think we want to drop down here and get our next cheat, which is going to be Weapon Mastery. I'm basically trying to remember, so I'm just kind of having my brain try to catch up here in terms of, you know, what do we do, where do we go, blah blah blah. So, alright, so we're gonna go up these stairs. Instead of going left, we're gonna go right to our next secret, which is actually gonna be, there's actually a log here. We'll go ahead and play this.
This is Dr. Eleanor Richardson, log entry 002. Subject analysis of Doomslayer, January 24th, 2163. There is no chance that the subject is a demon. We have blood samples pulled from the Mars base event that show his blood type is AB positive. He is male with a genome that makes him very much a member of the human race. But the enhanced strength, speed, and athleticism would indicate otherwise. But we can see from the blood samples that there are foreign bodies present of unknown origin. I cannot, as a contributing member of the scientific community, agree with the assumption by some of my colleagues that he is, for lack of a better word, a god, an avenging angel, the right hand of doom, here to save humanity from its sins. But I cannot ignore that the timing of his arrival, the identity of his enemies, the fire and brimstone element to this catastrophe we currently find ourselves in has... It has definitely shaken my scientific resolve.
So right away after we hear that little tidbit, go ahead and see this crack wall, go ahead and punch it, and then down we go, and we get our next weapon upgrade. So there's 2 weapon upgrades I missed. I had that one, and then I had the other one, so... yeah, so we got the plasma rifle upgraded, so now we're going to go ahead and get the remote detonate for the rocket launcher. I technically like to get the weapon upgrades in order of how you receive the weapons, so that way I can actually progressively go from one to the next as I see fit. So I personally like the remote detonation more than the auto lock, or whatever it's called, lock-on burst. I think the lock-on burst is good, but I personally like the auto-lock more, largely because it's much more, it doesn't really eat up your ammo reserves. I mean, it's handy for like taking out, say, if you don't have any ammo for your arbalist, your ballista, you can pretty much just go right to this. This is my number 2. I mean, if not the ballista, this would be my number 2. So, once we've gotten through that segment, we're going to go ahead and just go right down here, bounce off this bounce pad, and then up we go. Actually I want to make sure there's nothing up here that we need to grab, so I keep forgetting there's stuff up here. It doesn't look like it, so we're just going to jump right out, and just double dash, double jump, dash, 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 and we're in. That's why I love the detonation, the auto detonate, because it's so much more efficient. Okay. Sorry, cat. I had to kick my cat off my lap because I can't feel my fucking legs. Her fat ass puts my legs to sleep. So, alright. Down there is going to be our next destination. Double jump, dash, dash, and we are in business. I'm actually going to change that that rune, because I mean, it's a great rune, but I kind of like have a little bit of control with my speed, so we're going to go ahead and change that. Yeah, this is the one that I don't like. So we're going to change that and go with the punch for health. What's the other one I got? Enemy stay in stagger state longer. I like the mid-air slow down time one, because that is really handy for those instances when you're really trying to keep your you're trying to do those aerial moves, or those aerial takedowns, or whatever have you. So let me see what else. So once we pretty much have done that, we got a few more things over here. So right over here, you're going to go over here, and you're going to see that there's actually a gemstone or a runestone or what have you over there. So what we're going to do is go back the way we came. I think, if I remember this right, there we go. Punch the wall, and we got a secret path. Go to the top of the stairs, you'll find a document, which is going to be the ARC Part 1. Oh, good old Samuel. He's been making little toys for them. I absolutely love how the UAC was originally his baby, and then suddenly it becomes like a decrepit context of his operations. Now it's basically everybody's like, oh no, Samuel didn't know anything about it. Of course Samuel didn't know anything about it. No, he did know something about it. Fuck off. What are you trying to bullshit? Oh, hello. Alright, so here we have the little doodad now. So we're going to go ahead and get Belch Armor Boost. So this will give us an ammo upgrade. And actually, we'll go ahead and do the health for blood one, because we need more armor. And I'd like to keep it in sequence, so we'll just go ahead and do the armor. Get a little more armor, and we get a little bit of health boost. So, boom. Punch the wall, and you're out of there. And now we gotta do this platforming. This was a tricky part for me when I first played this on the first time, so basically we gotta swing from pole to pole just to make to the next level of the building. So double jump, swing, double jump, swing, double jump, dash. If you can make it that far. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It depends really on how your scaling is. So that's where it gets screwy, because you gotta do it at an angle. I mean, this is where I struggle. So okay, there we go. I just looked at it and I just did the jump thing. So that's it. Now there are a few things here we gotta grab, which we will. We're gonna jump over here though first and do it. So right away we pretty much have ourselves at this angle here, and up there is basically one spot we need to stop at. Where our destination is right there, but we gotta go to these other levels because there's stuff around these rooms that we gotta get. So what we're gonna do is go over here, and you'll see that this is a punchable object. So punch it, and right away we'll go ahead and jump across and up into there. Dash, and we'll get another wall punch and a health. And then we got another little recording.
This is Dr. Elena Richardson, log entry 005, subject analysis. Doomslayer, February 2nd, 2163. Maybe he is a god. Maybe he represents humankind's rage. Their will to persevere, to overcome that which would threaten our survival. He is uncompromising, a relentless being of violence that knows no mention of the hesitation shown by our many leaders and politicians during our time of judgment. Can he overcome them alone? If he can't, we as a species, all species, will not survive.
So right there we have that, and then we're going to jump across and do the same thing we did before, except this is a little bit more simpler. Oh god. And right away we're going to have a Praetor suit token over here, and over there we can see this is the part that's confusing. I mean, you would think these guys would be like working on the same page, but apparently not. Everybody's wanting to eat each other, apparently. So we pretty much have that. Right away we're gonna jump up here and into here.
No one is born a sinner. You have to work hard to achieve success.
Frosty, I think it's talking about you, dear, if you ever see this. So there we have our Praetor suit token, and then we pretty much have ourselves pretty much leg to jump out here. This is ridiculous. I mean, this fucking plane went through the building.
Evolution is our destination. When they arrive, we arrive.
Uh-huh. Okay, girl, whatever you say. So jump down there, and basically you're gonna like see where the plane is. Basically, the wall is gonna be right beneath the nose of the plane. So you're gonna drop down below the nose and then dash through the wall. Goodbye. And once we get through that, we're going to make our way up through the plains bay and into this next shit show of a battlefront. Getting in the habit of changing my mods out right in the middle of the battle, especially when I'm selecting my weapons, because it is such a huge relief to not have to deal with that when you're like in the middle of a fight and you don't want to lose momentum. Fucker. Ah, I did a Predator. That was awesome. So once you pretty much have taken care of business in that regard, now you're going to be free and clear to go crazy with the next kill count of your methods. So pretty much what we're going to do now is, as we see over there, we've got a doodad, another secret encounter, as well as a Praetor suit token. So we're going to go about the process of getting over there to get that. So, but to do that, we got to go upstairs. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for a pinky. So, oh, not yet. No, it's not a pinky. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more juice out of them, but it didn't seem like that was going to happen. But I am waiting for a pinky, which is right on time. The reason why I want this sucker is so I can get him like this. So I'm only 5 away from getting the shotgun upgrade that I'm looking for, so right away we're going to take a look here and make sure we're on the right track. So we are. Let's go ahead over here, grab the armor pieces on the ground, grab the codex page here as well. There's also some flamethrower fuel here, and what we're going to want to do is have our art. We're going to want to have our ballista ready, because we're going to have a couple of I believe pain elementals and cacodemons. So Once you get to that point, go ahead and double jump, dash, dash, grab the Praetor suit token, the armor pieces as needed, and then go ahead and see about getting this going. So and that's it. Pretty easy. Go ahead and jump across, double dash, and you're off. So, just take a quick make sure double check you didn't miss anything. Now we're gonna head up the stairs after we deal with this circus. So once we pretty much have taken care of that circus, we're going to head on through this little broken wall here, and we'll find our next collectible toy, which is a toy of the Whiplash. And then over here we'll also find some fuel on the floor. Now with that being said, we're going to go ahead and upgrade a weapon. I think we'll do the upgrade for the sniper rifle's scope. Actually, no. I think we're going to go ahead and do... Yeah. No. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Let's do the heat blast. Yeah, then we can do 2 demons with a single heat blast. We use a lot of the heat blast a lot of the time as it is, so that'll give us some measure of actually giving us a new weapon challenge to work on. So to do that, let me see what it says here. I went away real fast. Kill these 2 demons with a single heat blast 30 times. So basically you just want to kill more than one. And that counts for demons, lesser demons as well, which is great. So you can easily farm that, no problem, on a lesser level, or just reload checkpoint after checkpoint after checkpoint. And there's our next challenge completed. That takes care of the Macubus with Cue Ball. And then inside here you'll find a extra life as well inside this office building, and you're going to continue along this path to the next section of this area. So we have the heat blast already pretty much charged. We haven't dispersed the heat blast yet, so that's a good thing. Saves us the grind work of building it up. Making sure I didn't miss anything else. I'm always looking for other little doodads. I'm always looking for collectibles or hidden weapon deposits, because ultimately you never know what you're going to run into, or even if there is anything to run into. So, but down here you'll find your next rune. So what are we going to unlock? Well, we've got a few options here. We have the enemies killed by equipment under a certain influence. The equipment will decrease the recharge time, which is great. Then we also have the launch glory kill from much further away, and then movement in midair. I I kind of like this because this will actually allow us to use the flame belts and shit a lot faster, provided we get kills with it, even keel. So we'll go ahead and swap that out here in a second. So we will probably, we'll go ahead and dip the blood punch for that. And then take a look at your map again real quick, and we're still a fast track away, so. If salvation lies with us, not him. Oh, I'm sure he's like that. Pinky? Yee! Getting getting a little dicey here. Don't crowd me, boys. All right, give me some power, bitch. Shut up. Man, that shit got dicey as hell, huh? I was getting wrang-a-langed all over the fucking place. Oh, hello. Another pinky. What the hell? What was that? He's just walking all over the place and he doesn't do anything. He didn't even try to come after me. He's just marching all over the place like a big old bumpkiss. Fucking hell, what was that about? Alright, so before we even think about moving on here, we gotta go get this log that's over here. So we're gonna go over here and grab that. It's behind this little counter space here. Bang. Nice airship. Nice aircraft carrier. Oh, here's our boy. Fucking poser. I'm just pause the video at your leisure to read this. I'm just going to quick look through. You want to read it? Just pause the video and won't you read it? Oh, we got a new log entry. What do we got here? Oh. Interesting. I must have missed something. Ah, pain elemental, that's what it was. This was earlier when we discovered that big boy. So, I always liked the pain elemental. I thought the pain elemental. I was really glad to see the pain elemental make a return in this game. First game, I was kind of hoping it would, but you know, you get what you get. So. Enough out of you with that damn thing. That's enough out of you. I don't really do that. Like I said, I don't do that quick scoping thing where you literally fast tapping in the way. I don't do that. I don't like doing that. I think it's. I mean, I know it's a requisite when you. With your play style, especially if you're playing on harder difficulties, but I just don't. I don't like to do that for the simple fact of I feel like it rushes the fun. And maybe in some instances you really want to do that, largely just because of the fact of the game, especially difficulty. Because I know when you're doing the mastery levels, you got to be really good at it, and definitely good at it with Ultra Nightmare. But I've never been good at it, so I don't know. It's like a bad habit. You know, it's a habit. You know, you want to try to be better at it, but you don't really want to. You find yourself sort of not committing to it. So, but anyway, once you clear this area, you're gonna head over here, and you're gonna see there's a portal on there. Dropping down there, it'll be like kind of death, but basically that portal is gonna take you to that portal, and then from that portal to that level. So go ahead and drop down, and dash, and eat. magic. So once we get through that part, doesn't really matter which side you go in. But you ultimately are going to be boarding this point right here, so which will take you to the first gun turret and a cutscene for you to destroy this thing. So one step way in, pretty much halfway there. I think this is probably one of the longest levels. Let go, you sluggy ass bitch.
The second turret will be the angle needed to destroy the remaining tentacle.
So, off we go. So we still gotta get one more rune to get that challenge done, but ultimately we've completed the other 2 runes, so first stage done. Get out of my face. Now obviously... Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Give me some ammo. Thank you. Now before you head on down that way, go inside this room where this demon busted out and you'll find another sentinel battery. And then further along down the path, this will be your next entry.
Our trans-dimensional friends shall not walk on tainted ground. Earth must be cleansed.
Trans-dimensional friends, is that what you call them? Uh-huh.
To live for the UAC is your duty. To suffer for the UAC is a privilege.
Oh, well, that's a good way of looking at it. Pretty much with this wall falling down, this floor falling down, you can pretty much jump up here now and climb into this room. I mean, it doesn't really matter which way you do it, it just doesn't, it's just beneficial of however way you proceed about it. 2 more pinkies left and then we are done. But before we proceed forward, in here, behind this generator here, you'll find the next codex entry. I mean, look at this fucking guy. I mean, this guy is such a peacock. Also, these are the log entries for that Dame, Dr. Elena Richardson. So that's what those are. Okay. Now, once we've pretty much gone through there, come on, boy. There you go. And goodbye. 1 down, 1 to go. Once we've dispatched... Actually, no, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more shotgun ammo from you. freighter suit token, which we will now use for... I think we'll do it with this explosive. This each demon kill by a grenade explosion spawns scatter bombs. This will be handy for taking out groups of them. I like it. Take a quick look at your map again. I check my map a lot. I know you guys get irritated probably by that, but I just like to be thorough to make sure I haven't fucking missed anything or forgotten anything. So, it's just my playstyle, it's my method. I don't really take things to chance. If I do have to come back and grab stuff, great, fantastic. I can deal with that. But, I'd rather avoid it if I all can, so... And then over here, we drop down, and we have our next rune and our final battery. Our new battery is pretty much ready. So we're gonna go ahead and just unlock this air control. The air control is basically really cool. I like air control depending on what level I'm playing, because I can actually control if there's a lot of platforming or flying around, I can actually do that easy enough. I heard a damn, Yee! Beat the pooch on that one, didn't I? So we pretty much have taken... Well, we're not done yet. We've still got some heat coming for us. Kind of curious as to where it is. Ah, there we go. Good night. Once we got into that sectional piece, we're gonna go ahead and drop down here, and just proceed along here. It's gonna be kind of like claustrophobic, but there's not really a lot you can do with the sludge, so you just gotta just pace yourself, take your time, watch out for these things. I forgot those things were there. Lost extra life for that, but what are you gonna do? Definitely should have had more on my side than that. You know, matter of fact, you know, now I see that, I think I'm actually gonna, go back to the blood punch, because I kind of like that better. This is just, these skills aren't cooling down. I mean, maybe I'm not using them efficiently or whatever, but I'm gonna go back to what I was working. So, but once you get into this area, you're gonna see this broken wall, go ahead and punch that, and then that'll sink down. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and get some much needed ammo. And then go ahead and jump up here. And you gotta jump up over here, dodge, dash, 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 and then get your battery and your rockets. And then over here is gonna be your destination. So we're almost to the destination. We gotta use that second gun. So we're pretty much at this point here, so you're gonna go through these lightning strikes, try to avoid getting hit with the shock. We're making good progress with the heat blast, so that's always a good thing. And obviously we got a Cacodemon in here, so we're gonna want to deal with him. Done. Oh, we got shocked. Now, we're supposed to go through this path, but back there we're going to see that there's a locked door, so what you're going to want to do is go into this room here, and over here on this console here, you see this yellow tab, so go ahead and hit that, and it'll open up the path back the way you came. And then follow along down this path, and you will find a supply, a codex file. This guy is such a peacock. A mythical figure. Get the fuck out of here. Once you get that, jump up here. I can't no more. I can't read those files. They're fucking just irritating the hell out of me. It's always fucking awesome how a scumbag character can get so much holier than thou praise, and he just turns out to just be another scumbag. I mean, there's really nothing to it. It just seems like that's the trope apparently these days. So once you get to that, and you go down here, and you get that little doodad and whatever the fuck is over there, go over here behind this container over here. You'll find your next secret, which is actually the Quake 2 album. Which I love that music. And then over here we'll have the next and last secret encounter. So go ahead and just go crazy. And that's it. Done. No problem. And then we will be able to proceed back the way we came. And further along this path, back down this way. And on to the second gun.
Successful.
Doom guy is impatient. He wants to blast this thing.
You can access Dr. Hayden's outpost.
There we go. So now we can proceed onward back to our basics of what we were trying to do before we had to run around the horseshoe canal. See, this is the thing I can't do. I'm not good at this. By firing and quickly pressing R1 to switch weapons, you can bypass reload times on unfire weapons and shoot rapidly for massive damage. I can't do that. That's, I mean, I'm like, what is that? See, I'm even trying to do it, and I'm not doing it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting anywhere with it. I'm actually hurting myself more than helping it. See, but that's the stuff I don't get. I can't do that. I don't. That's not my way. I don't play. I don't know don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's me. I have no idea. Wide and say, ah, bitch. So before we even go further along down tunnels or in the underground parking garage, go ahead and here and you'll find your next Doom album. And over here, another log entry by this good doctor.
This is Dr. Richardson. Log entry 006, February 9th, 2163. The only thing they fear is him. We watched as the Horde overwhelmed the very best and most advanced machinery and weapons technology that we could muster against the opposition. It was useless. They moved too quickly. They cared not for themselves, only sought out the blood of humanity. They were willing to sacrifice their own to get to the heart of our world. We slaughtered thousands and millions more followed, but then he came. He cut through them like a sickle through a field. His fury surpassing their own. He is faster, more relentless. I believe him now to be more than just a man. He is Doom.
Kind of awesome. They got that playing, and the music is just making that more epic in its own right. So grab the Mega Health there, which will replenish your armor and your health in tandem, and then just drop down to the next circus. Why, bitch? Now, once we've taken care of that battle, go ahead over here and grab your Praetor Suit token that was actually down this lower level. Then we should be clear to explore for any munitions we may need, or fuel. I'm gonna go back upstairs because I want to grab that flamethrower fuel that was actually there as well. We got some here, and we got some upstairs, so that's perfect. We get a full cache of flamethrower fuel. Ugh, if I could talk straight. So there's that. And down to this. And we are back outside.
All personnel, the mortally challenged have entered the compound.
Oh.
Evacuation is advised.
Better yet, I'm gonna backtrack a bit and get some shotgun ammo because I know there's some supply back here that we actually dip on. Quick another check, make sure we got everything. Okay, so we have all our items found, we have all our battles completed. The only exception is just the very final battle, which is at the very end. And luckily for us, we're coming up on the end, so thank God. I didn't expect that this level would be so long, but you know, I thought about it, and I was like getting myself to the sequence here, and I probably should have cut this up into 2 sections, so I don't like doing anything more than an hour's worth in terms of content, because I know nobody's going to want to sit there and watch an hour's worth of gameplay. I know, at least I don't think so. I wouldn't see anybody doing it.
This is Dr. Elena Richardson. Log entry 007. March 3rd, 2163. And with him lies our salvation. For as he gains in strength, so do they fall in numbers. The priests command the armies to the north
after I
and
do
south,
this, I'll
but
probably
he controls
end the
fight.
stream and I'll probably go to bed for a few hours. It's 3 a.m. now, and I gotta be up at 7, 8 a.m. So a couple of hours of sleep.
I feel it is in doom that I have faith. The Slayer is the spear that stabs at the heart of our attackers, and those that would seek to harm us should feel warned. For there is only one dominant life form in this universe, and it carries a steel-barreled sword of vengeance. All hail the coming of the Destroyer. The Slayer's time is now.
She went from being an analytical doctor of science to a fucking religious zealot in record time. Is there anything I need to grab here? I forgot. I didn't check. I should have checked. I didn't check. It doesn't look like it, so I guess we're just going on through. So pretty much is going to be a boss battle, technically, ahead of us, so let's get it on. It's like judgment. Let's get it on!
At the top of this facility.
Attention. Emergency protocols have been activated. Please exit the facility now.
Oh.
My God, Dr. Hayden was convinced he would come here for this, eventually.
Yeah. Fucking asshole took it from me.
Can I just say that it is an honor for me?
Get out of the way, pencil dick.
You,
Attention. Emergency protocols have been activated.
Everybody's
Please exit
skittish.
the
They see me
facility now.
coming. They're like, yeah, what's up? Oh, look at you.
We don't know how to access his main cortex. It's all alien. We couldn't figure it out. We have to, prepare for
Dickhead.
his careful
Couldn't happen to a nicer
extraction.
guy.
We were given specific orders.
His life signal is barely readable.
Warning. Demonic presence threat level 5 entering main laboratory.
Oh. Hello. Bring that shit, bruh. Come on. Bring that shit.
Opening the portal now.
How sweet. Fresh meat.
You were never one of us. You were nothing but a usurper, a false idol. My eyes have been opened.
What eyes? You don't have no eyes.
Let me help you to see, Slayer.
The Marauder. The Marauder is a defensive powerhouse. Stand too close, he uses his shotgun. Stand too far and he throws projectiles. Keep him at mid-range and counter his attack when his eyes flash green to daze him, otherwise he blocks your shots. So we got that when he's too close, that when you're too far away, and then that is where we want that sweet spot. So that's what we want. You pussy. Is that the best you can do? I'm disappointed. He bitched up real quick. I thought there was going to be a boss battle. Boy, was I let down. So, we obviously get that indicator of the green indicator. General Ted the Marauder cannot block while dazed. He'll strike fast before it recovers. Don't waste ammo. Try to break through the shield when it... Don't waste ammo trying to break through the shield when it is active. Oh, wow. Oh, so I never looked at this. This is, so he was one of them Night Sentinel types. Man, what did they fucking do to you, bro? Look at you. Man, you done fucked up, man. You fucked yourself. Look at you now. Man. I don't know what goes to their mind thinking that they were doing them such a service when they're like looking like that. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, do you know what you look like now, you fucking dummy? Like dead ass. Do you know what you look like now? You look like the you look like, I mean, he's saying my eyes have been opened. Motherfucker, they took your fucking eyes. They cut the eyelids off your fucking eyes. What are you worried about? Really? Stupid. Stupid. I think it's funny as hell though that ultimately everybody just disappeared. Everybody just literally fucked off the second this fucking guy shows up. Everybody fucked off. This whole fucking place was busybody with shit. And now suddenly he just does David Copperfield and disappears. So. I don't even know why we're getting feedback on these computer monitors. I ripped this fucking ass off this machine, so. But, in any case, that's that. We got through it. Took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but hey, you learn, you live and you learn. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Challenge is completed. 1, 2, 3. So, we did pretty good. And we got all 25 of those little doodads as well. So, I'm happy. I'm very happy. really don't even know why we're even doing the rewards at this point, because it's pretty much really nothing else we can do. So, but in any case, that's it. We did that and we got through it, so I'm just glad to be back on here streaming this again, because this was definitely something I wanted to do. Now in the future, when I do stream again, in between streams, I will probably work my way about collectively getting through those challenges for the weapons. So right now the present one would be the Heat Blast, and probably some other one in there. I think it's the Pinky, but I think I already did the Pinky. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. Irrelevant. What the point is ultimately I'm going to get a lot of those challenges done off stream so that I don't have to deal with them later on. But in the other time, if you guys decide you want to do those challenges, like I said, you can do them at checkpoints. You can rerun missions on your own time and do them specifically with those requirements, like 15 Pinkies with the auto loader, or the micro missiles with zombies, you know, the lesser level, you know, the fodder demons as they call them. So, but ultimately that was pretty straightforward and pretty simple. Hopefully the next mission won't be as long. I'm sorry if it took a long time, you know, but you know, that's what happens when you're kind of moving it at a leisure of sorts. And this is actually one of the longer missions, I think, if not the longest mission, so I kind of should have expected this to be a little bit longer. But either way, doesn't matter. Thank you very much for being here. I will do my very best to get back on task with finishing these streams and moving on to something else to play for the future. I also want to express my disapproval and disappointment. I don't particularly like sharing. I don't get to share content very well, very often, with screenshots and video clips. But I'm very frustrated that Twitter or X, or whatever the hell you want to call it these days, with Mr. Elon Musk, I'm very disappointed that they discontinued the X program, the X platform with PlayStation. I mean, I thought it was bad enough and difficult enough to share content since they discontinued the Facebook, but you know, now they've made it even more tougher to share screenshots. So I'm just going through the process of just collectively gathering my screenshots from various games I've played and putting them on a flash drive and uploading to my computer and such. It's really the best way I can do it, and it's the only way I can do it. But I'm still learning that. But with any luck, video clips and streams will still be conducted along YouTube and Twitch, if I decide to use Twitch. I don't really like Twitch's very kind of sketchy measure of terms of service, because it's very confusing sometimes, you know, what you can do and what you can't do, because apparently there are some instances where I've seen people do things they shouldn't be doing, they get away with it, and then you get some instances where somebody just gets their account banned for no reason at all. But you know, what are you going to do? YouTube is a lot more user-friendly, and I've never had any issues with it. So, but be that as it may, I'm just glad to be back. I hope you like the stream. If you do, comment, like, feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions or tips or advice, I'll do my best to get to it. And if you have any pointers or tips for me, because as I said before, I do not like using that R1 weapon swap between shots. I don't have that ambidextrous thing, whatever they want to call it. So, thanks a bunch, and I'm gonna kill this and get some much needed sleep. So, you guys go ahead and do the same, and I hope everyone has a very nice Thanksgiving. Savage Squishy 86, and I'm out.